Welcome to Dr. Katina Talks, the podcast where we explore the journey to a more fulfilling, balanced, and meaningful life. I'm your host, Dr. Katina, and in each episode, I'll be sharing stories, insights, and strategies from my own life's journey, exploring how I've learned to live authentically, unapologetically, and uncompromisingly, even through challenges and self-doubt. Today's episode is all about self-care and the power of reciprocal relationships, those connections that uplift and recharge us. Let's dive in. I wanted to take some time today to chat about something really close to my heart, self-care. Too often, we experience that all too familiar feeling of juggling work, friendships, and personal life can sometimes leave us feeling drained. Let me share a recent experience that really highlighted the importance of taking care of myself without feeling guilty. Last week, I was feeling pretty under the weather. My work calendar was completely packed with appointments. Normally, I'd push through, thinking that powering through illness is a sign of dedication and strength. But this time, I decided to listen to my body, and I took sick days on both Thursday and Friday. When I first entered those sick days into the system, I felt guilty. Society often tells us that working while sick shows commitment, especially when aiming for the next promotion. But honestly, times have changed. We now know that everyone, even machines, need downtime to function properly. So why do we still feel guilty about taking a break for our physical or mental health? I always encourage my team to use their leave whenever they feel it is needed, and to do it without explanation or feelings of guilt, because leave is earned and necessary. This week, I had to take my own advice. I wasn't just physically sick, I was emotionally exhausted too. On Thursday, I took time out to rest my body and to heal it physically. And Friday was dedicated to recharging my mind. I spent both days on my green velour sofa, covered in a sheet of course, lounging in my pajamas, watching TV, enjoying comfort foods, and doing absolutely nothing. And man, did I feel rested on those 2 days. During those 2 days on my sofa, I realized I needed to step up my self-care game. I'm always there for others, ready to help and support, but I found myself in desperate need of someone to fill my cup. I wanted someone to genuinely ask how I was doing, to listen without just exchanging polite responses. I needed to be on the receiving end for a change. I realized that when you are the one giving your time and energy to others, asking how others are doing and ensuring they are okay, that over time, this can leave us feeling exhausted. By the end of the week, I was definitely running on empty, both physically and emotionally. In addition to being an academic and a licensed therapist, I also have a therapist who I see every other week. I have a wonderful husband who's always there for me, and I also have an amazing hairstylist I see every 6 weeks, and she never drains me emotionally. But instead, she recharges me all while making me look good. But at the end of this particular week, here I was, experiencing a time when I was feeling a unique kind of emptiness that needed attention. I'm going to pause in this story for a minute to bring your attention to something. Did you notice that I was both emotionally drained and physically sick? Which came first? Now, the following week, I decided to keep the self-care momentum going by reconnecting with 3 friends. I had dinner with one, coffee with another, and spent an entire day with the third. These moments reminded me just how important it is to have friendships that are both give and take. We call these reciprocal relationships. Let me share with you my experience with each friend. My first date was with friend A, who is also a therapist. And even though we only see each other a few times a year, whenever we reconnect, it feels like no time has passed at all. Friend A is full of empathy, compassion, and wisdom. And during dinner, I was venting to her about a one-sided friendship. And from our conversation, I walked away with 3 lessons. 1, people can only give what they have to give. 2, boundaries are essential. It's up to me how much of myself I offer. And 3, I should be grateful for the reciprocal friendships I do have. Now, people can only give what they have to give. To illustrate this point, friend A used 3 glasses with 3 different levels of water. One glass was full, another empty, and the third had just a sip left. She poured from the full glass into the empty one, showing that those who have a lot often give to others. But when she tried to pour from the barely filled glass, she stopped, explaining that some people just don't have anything left to give. It was a powerful reminder that my current circle was filled with people who take without giving back. People who have so much stuff going on in their own lives that all they have room for is taking and are unable to give. This is where setting boundaries becomes so important. I love my friends and family, but I need to protect my own emotional and physical well-being to keep up with my work, my businesses, and my volunteer efforts. When I'm feeling empty, I need fulfillment. I can't give to others or let their stuff drain me. I just don't have space for it. Now, friend B is a mentee, and our relationship is a perfect example of iron sharpens iron. She's a high-achieving professional young woman who might not realize that when she leans on me, she also supports me. It's a beautiful mutual exchange that I'm so grateful for. Friend C. Friend C is a beautiful both inside and out. We spent a whole day together shopping, eating, and chatting. While we could have talked about deep, heavy topics, she kept things light and joyful, giving me much-needed peaceful girl time without bringing any of her own struggles into our conversation. It was a perfect balance of giving and taking. These meaningful connections have taught me that self-care isn't just about taking time for yourself. It's also about nurturing relationships that replenish your spirit. By setting boundaries and valuing mutual support, I have learned that it is possible to create a balance, to have a fulfilling life where both self-care and genuine friendships thrive. So I have 5 takeaways for you. 1. Embrace your sick days. Don't feel guilty for taking time off when you're unwell. Rest is essential for both physical and mental health. 2. Recognize your needs. It's okay to need someone to fill your cup. Allow yourself to receive support from others without feeling like you're burdening them. 3. Set healthy boundaries. Protect your emotional and physical well-being by setting boundaries with those who may drain your energy. 4. Value reciprocal relationships. Surround yourself with friends who both give and take. Mutual support is key to maintaining fulfilling relationships. And 5, nurture mutual support. Seek out and nurture relationships where both parties benefit and support each other's growth and well-being. Thanks for listening and joining me on this journey. Remember, taking care of yourself isn't a weakness. It's a testament to your strength and self-worth. Until next time, take care and cherish the relationships that lift you up. And if you're ready to go a little deeper, I've created a free companion journal entry just for this episode to help guide your reflection. Visit drkatinatalks.com to download it. Sometimes putting pen to paper is the first step toward healing and reclaiming your power. If this episode spoke to you, don't forget to like it and follow me on Instagram or Facebook at Dr. Katina Talks. And visit drkatinatalks.com for more resources and episodes. And don't forget, you could also share this episode with someone who could use a reminder to prioritize themselves and their connections. Until next time, take care and keep nurturing those relationships that truly matter. Bye for now.